slanging and thousands of black died in the hurricane. It's made in America, made in America.
Let's go.
Made in America. Crack babies, black slavery and HIV entered in the late 80s. Made in America, made in
This one right here.
Made in America, made in America.
Huh. Oh, the wife is being a good sport. So it looks like this, which is weird, is that when I first looked this place up, it is interesting enough that the location that they gave me was definitely by the airport. And I told her that but this morning when I looked it back up, I should have saved the address. When I looked it back up, it said I was here downtown, and that didn't even click in my mind. Didn't even click in my mind, man. So it looks like they might have had an old shop here in this area, and it was probably way too freaking expensive. It was way too expensive, and they probably moved. I talked to the guy. He messaged me this morning. I told him I was on my way. I tried to give him a call. It didn't answer. I was trying to tell him that we're lost, we're at the wrong location or something. Not a good start to not a good start to but we get to ride down lovely Midtown as we get away from downtown. Used to hang out a lot here with buddies. Used to be a really nice bar over here. This is why I don't drive down here. Golfing today. That was an asshole move by that truck too. Oh, we got another big announcement too as well. We got another big announcement as well. We will be getting a new camera system. We got a new system coming finally. I'll complain about it enough. And you know what, honestly, at the same time, what I can say is that the GoPro system has served me well. And honestly, after I looked at it last night, I almost changed my mind. Because I've been using a camera. I went to Camera Butter and got this stick on ND filter because I didn't see any other options at the time, like when I was looking for them for ND filters, because all my footage was getting blown out because I had none. And last night I happened to come across Polar Pro, and they have them back in stock. It's $100 for 3 of them. You get an 8, a 16, and a 32 ND. And I was just like, damn, for the GoPro Hero 8. And so I was kind of like, oh man, do I spend $100 on this? It kind of makes me pissed off that I gotta spend $100 on this damn old ass camera system, you know, for that, for needing that. And so you know, I just looked at that and I was kind of just like, eh. So we are getting a new system. I'm going to keep it a little secret until you see it. But you'll just see the difference in the actual video quality and the, you know, and the way everything's executed once I get that going. But man, tell you what, it was a lot of pondering, you know what I'm saying? A lot of pondering. Shout out to my boy Dude Mungus. He just got the Ace Pro from Insta360, and I just had a very bad experience with Insta360. I won't say it was horrible, but what I noticed quickly, being a camera guy, that most other people may not catch or really care about when it comes to cameras, is that Insta360 looks good from a distance. Like, the footage looks great from distance. If you just take it at face value, it looks good from that distance. The X2 is not very sharp at all. You know, the video looks pretty decent until you start going in to try to color grade, and you start seeing how a lot of the stuff is mushy past your focal points. A lot of things get mushy. It's just not good. I tried everything I could do with it, and just cannot get the type of image quality that I wanted out of it. And you know, the same kind of goes as far as the GoPro Hero 8 Black and the X2. I kind of put them on the same level. I would say obviously the X2 had more capabilities in terms of if you're liking 360 video, but chin mounted or anything like that, it didn't really make a difference. The quality out of both is almost the same. I feel like the GoPro looks a little better. It's a little more focus friendly. Let me watch this fucking car. A little more focus friendly. And I've been able to work with it. What I like about GoPro is that the files are very easy to edit. The files are very easy to just work with in Adobe Premiere. I use Adobe Premiere. I don't use Final Cut Pro or anything like that. I use Adobe Premiere. To me, it's just easier, right? Now, the Insta360X or the Insta360 period, you have to I feel like you have to really want to utilize their software. I feel like their machine is definitely geared. They want you to use their software to edit your videos, and it can be done flawlessly, but you have to want to learn somebody's new software to get your videos looking like how you really want them to look like. You know what I'm saying? So I'm so used to doing everything in Adobe Premiere that, to me, when you try to, for example, on the X2, if you try to move your images around, like if you're shooting 360 and you want to move your images around, it's much harder. It's a pain in the ass. It's much harder. And I felt like I had to spend more time doing the stuff in software, in Insta360 software, to get the video how I wanted it. Then I would export it as raw as possible, and then I would put it in Premiere to do like color grading and you know, my normal workflow. And it's just a lot of time. Like when you're trying to turn out footage at a regular speed, you know what I'm saying, it sucks when you have to spend so much time editing footage. And it just made my workflow a nightmare. And that's after I sold the X2. I was pretty much convinced that I would never buy another Insta360 camera again, because the camera image just doesn't, I don't know, it just doesn't warrant the price tag. I was about to get another GoPro, honestly, the GoPro 12, but what really made me mad, what gets me about GoPro is that it works, right? It works as intended, like it's supposed to, but the workflow is fine. But for me, functionality, how it functions is just, I don't know, man, it's not, it's just not the way it functions is just not optimal, in my opinion. I think it's a little okay, let me not say that word. I think it's a little silly. I think it's a little silly that you have to, once you spend all the time getting your camera angled correctly and set up right, you have to then take your entire GoPro off of your face. You have to dismantle it. Once you get it off of the chin mount, then you have to unscrew everything, take it off, open up the media mod box, right? You got to open up the media mod box, take out your GoPro. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy, man. Like, to me, it's just crazy. You got to do all that shit to get to the damn SD card. Where is this place at? It smells like shiza over here. The south side. 30 minutes. So the big issue is this guy, slight update. We came to the shop location and we can't find it. So I was like, where it was, it's not there anymore. So I just called the guy and he was saying he was sorry, that he doesn't know why Google Maps still has it as this is his location. He basically moved back to his house and he has a big shop on his property where he's doing this stuff now. I definitely understand that, because shit's expensive, man. Rent is expensive. So now he's on the south side which is like a 20-minute ride from here, and the wife is now upset. I'm gonna have to get an Uber, get a ride. And that's rain. Or no, that's not rain. That is somebody. Trying to follow her. be up here. Here we go. Okay. Oh shit, I just put my foot in mud. You told me to drive to the back real quick. Okay, okay, Jesus Christ. What's up, man? What's going on? Whew. Yes, sir. Joey.
Cheers, buddy.
Nice to meet you, man.
Nice bike, man.
Thank you.
What year is this one?
23. Yeah.
I had a 19.
Oh, you had a 2019?
Yeah,
You sold it?
we did.
What'd you end up getting?
A bagger.
Oh, hey, ain't nothing wrong with that, man.
Yeah. As I broke both of these wrists in motovlog, both my pinkies.
So that riding position?
Slouched over.
Yeah, that shit is no good for the wrist.
I miss it all the time.
It-
Maybe someday.
This is my first time back on a sport bike in a while, man. So I'm gonna grab the pipe. My wife, it's in the car, obviously. So I'm gonna grab it from her and bring it up to you.
Yes, sir. I'll bring it inside right now.
Okay.
Do you need any of this stuff off of it?
No, that's fine. That's fine. That is fine. I'll be right back. Did I get? Yeah, I got my thing off of there. It's a nice shop too. It's a really nice shop.